EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On play action, Lance. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Let's go, Trey. That's a pass, Trey.
Jaguars. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about
good way to kick it off.
Type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Go get him, Kansas.
Gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A first down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Jags, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Wow, I read that. That should have been a pick. I hop right into that area. He even thought it was a pick.
Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Running with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's
what was you doing, recording? You the safety on that side. You didn't even move.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Brianna, we're not finna do that yet. Me and your mom, we gotta look that over and look and see. Brianna, it don't close soon like that. You have your whole year. It ain't closing today. We gotta look at that. You just can't. We don't even know what high school you even putting in there right now. Huh? What you mean you don't know? What you applying for? How you applying if you don't know what you applying for? Nah, don't do that. Me and your mama look at that tomorrow.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Off of play action, here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my goodness. Who was he throwing? I must press wrong button.
Good game catch the ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well.
Who he was throwing to.
Scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, Barkley.
They was blocking that shit. Good blocking.
Saquon Barkley. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. So defensively, 3rd down, you're thinking get the stop, maybe force the field goal try. Instead, he's able to shake free and not just get the 1st down, but get the touchdown as well.
Yeah, so much for the best laid plans, right? And you knew once he got past the line of scrimmage, he was gone. Got the head of steam behind him. Boom, off to the races. The only surprise would have been if anyone caught him.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. The give is to Elliott, and he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. On first down, Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
Let me get that out you.
Return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he takes it in.
Saquon.
Jacksonville.
Do the dance, say. Do the dance.
Second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one.
Good D.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
He's lucky he held on.
And maximizing opportunities.
That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this one incomplete.
He knew he was about to get mollywopped.
To hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield.
Oh, you right there, Williams. He just threw it up right at you. Terrible pass.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This defense for the Jags, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
Come on with this fall forward bullshit.
Being taken down at the 27.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Oh, I'm making a tackle in the backfield, and y'all go, my other man go literally grab him and push him forward from my tackle. The animation just switched. That's crazy.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. So they went to the ground game in the 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass.
We're gonna shut that shit down in a minute though. My team, we see he can't pass. He just try to use the glitchy running animation that let you fall 40 yards, but he can't pass.
And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Lance. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Here's Lance to throw it. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. From the gun, Lance. Flush to his right.
Almost.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Jerry Tillery, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around.
Give me that.
Crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And
Give me that.
Will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
You ain't see him in the zone, did you?
Balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
See ya.
Got his man complete. Touchdown.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Chris
Cha-ching.
Godwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
That was my fault, y'all. I messed up the adjustments.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll let this go for the end zone.
Let me get that. That's McCory. That's me. Don't test my user like that. Don't test my user like that. Better show some motherfucking respect to my user. Don't test my user like that.
So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there, and it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Ronald Darby coming from the corner. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he's tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You know, you're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind,
Saquon almost broke it out on his ass.
In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
Go get him.
And Wilson's going to go down. Draymond Jones able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
And what with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Laid him out. Ooh. No, that hurt him.
To go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Out as soon as he caught it.
A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, big hole right side.
Come on. Stop letting him get that long bullshit dive off.
96 yards
for Saquon.
ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Barkley. And he will get this into the end zone.
Light work. Light work for Saquon.
Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown here, Santos
could have had 300 yards rushing this game. Like his run defense is if I would have just been giving Saquon, but yeah, that's boring. We gotta put him in the air.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points up. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's 38-14. What you trying to pass for? You gave up.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out.
Look at big Kenny Clark getting out there on the screen.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one complete to Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Again, Wilson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And throw right side complete to Parker. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 2nd down,
I'm cool with that. I don't TikTok, let him run. Well, but he probably just quit. That's why he probably like, fuck him, just go give me some rushing yards.
90 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Now Wilson on 1st down. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Hayden Hurst, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it.
No, sir.
And he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Oh, I threw it too early. He was beat.
Picked up by Caden Stearns.
We had him on the double move. My bad. I threw it too early.
That's where the return stops.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice, because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
2nd and 10.
A give to Elliott. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Elliott. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. That's complete to Mooney.
Quick,
he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Let me get that. Let me. I ain't make Apple a superstar for nothing. He ain't played the superstar status for nothing. He better be able to win some one-on-one matches.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
That shit almost opened up like the Red Sea.
John Kaminsky got him down defensively.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh, throw it up. Throw it up. He had him smoked.
Put to it by Caden Stearns.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape.
Oh, man, you got to throw it out there. He had him smoked.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it a 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to look deep for more.
McCourty.
Goodness, another interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he will bring us all the way up to
He
the
just
30-yard
tapped
line.
my ankle, huh?
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he's out
Now,
of
what's with
bounds,
this
able to take this one
motherfuckers
up to
just
the 35.
diving?
5 yards on the carry.
They
Good
not
pick
even
up on
diving.
first down.
They just clicking on and diving. Man, rewarding that shit.
But the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football. And that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
On the move to his left.
Touchdown. Touchdown. They made him overthrow a wide open touchdown.
Even if you take the play deep, and that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run one on first down. Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He came in and stole Saquon. Saquon touchdown. He snuck in there and stole Saquon touchdown. That's what he on.
And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Santos with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
So my man still coming out of running formation, huh?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
He's still coming out of running formation, huh?
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down, Elliott once more. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Seven yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Wilson on 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Wilson.
Man, why they click? That was a pick. They clicked me onto the right dude. Why they clicked me onto the dude way in back?
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Man, my shit lagging.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Shit, I can't even move.
On second and very short. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball.
Man, come on, man, the game over. What the fuck?
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd down and goal. Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colts. Darnell Mooney. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.